So we'll be waiting for a couple of scores, one for Sage Erickson, one for Steph Gilmore, and also joining them out of the lineup, an exciting young lady out of Vahine.
Carrying, and whether they'll find that motivation to make it through this round.
Straight into live action here with Sage Erickson. And Sage working her way through a couple of carves at Le Canoe 2019. Rosie, currently number 14 on the Jeep leaderboard. Sage Erickson. We'll get through this replay first.
That's right. Sage Erickson just drops in and throws the hammer down. A lot of spray off the rail of that surfboard. So we're talking about that intent that you hit the lineup with, and to open up a heat in this kind of manner just shows that Sage wants to be a force in this competition. One of the better rides I'd say we've seen all morning, as we see her just lay into this turn. You see that high tide, a lot of water moving up the face, but Sage powers through these maneuvers.
Let's take a look at Steph Gilmore. Smooth as always. Nice snap off the top and make it 2 for Gilmore. And a good beginning for Jeep leader Mohini Ferro. Here's the replay of Steph Gilmore.
That's right, 2 banger turns from Steph. So you can tell by the body language and also the speed that she's carrying on this wave. Steph is hungry. She knows that she's got the world title hopes on her shoulders. It's just good to see, Cups, just that body language, just the way that they open up this exchange. On that last section, really puts that board vertical. And Sage, it seems like she got to split the peak on her backhand. I think Vahine really looks up to Steph Gilmore. One thing that she's got, though, she's a goofy footer. So let's see if she can put that to work on this right-hander.
Let's take a look at the backhand of Mohini Ferro. Winds up off the bottom. Nice carve off the top. One more time, and another solid turn for Vahine. She's going to have a chance for more. Wave flattens out just a bit. Gets through that section. Little quiet time. Looking for a finish in the shore break. And finisher steps off on the sand. Good job.
Great wave from Vahine. I think, looking at the scores that we've seen come in already, that could go above the highest wave score at the moment, the 5.3. Nothing major for her, but Vahine, love the wind-up for her too. That read on her backhand gives her the opportunity to stay tight in that pocket, just stay in that critical section. Almost a bit of a bubble there with that incoming water just flapping up that surfboard, but Vahine stays in control, works this one over, finds something on the inside. This is the turn that really stands out to me on this wave, just attacking that lip. So we'll see if it betters the 5.33, the high mark of this heat so far. I really love the approach, and good to see Vahine just come out of the blocks. She knows she's up against 2 seasoned veterans, like you mentioned, on the championship tour, and she's just giving it her all.
Lots of opportunity for the 18-year-old from Vahine. We're still waiting for that score, but she doesn't look like she's intimidated at all so far in this heat. Do get that message from our head judge as far as what exactly the criteria is going to be. And take a look at Sage on wave number 3 for Erickson.
Yeah, great to see all of these ladies finding a bit of opportunity. Sage Erickson looking to back up that 5.33. Good 2-turn combo from Sage. So you also see a bit of variety in her surfing, trying to mix things up. Steph right behind her. But Sage just digging in on that first wave of the set. 2-turn combo, finishes on her feet.
Did come in, Rosie, for Mohini Ferro, 5.37. Live action here with Steph Gilmore. A couple of nice snaps. So a lot of math to do. Halfway through the heat, 15 minutes and 50 seconds.
And then Steph Gilmore out the back, just finding some flow on this wave, digging the rail on that bottom turn a tiny bit, so she might be a little dirty on herself that she wasn't able to really juice that wave as well as she would have liked. Yeah, important exchange for the ladies. Let's have a look. Sage Erickson on her backhand. We know what a weapon Sage backhand can be. 2 beautiful turns from her so far. She works this one through to the inside. Sage staying busy on that rail, tapping it to get that last turn in.
Probably a third of the wave went by unridden, then she was in position but decided not to go and waste it on, not a full length ride. So pretty solid head on her, and she looks like she's looking at another wave with priority right now.
Thanks, Strato. Catch up. Vahine on wave number 2. Nice snap on the backhand. Nice bottom turn and another carve off the top. A little frothy section right here. She got through the first wave very easily, showing some flow, kicks up.
And then Vahine, I love that little fade that she did before she went into that bottom turn. Just ensures that she's in that critical section. Just a sparky little surfer. Every couple of minutes we're seeing that tide fill in. And you've got to make those subtle adjustments.
Quick up and out for Steph Gilmore, who is holding priority. Would be a priority air for the current ratings leader. She's going to answer back, taking off on another one. Can she find some open face? The answer is no.
I think Steph, we've seen her. She's looking for that opportunity. She's on the hunt. Like you said, she's so capable of dropping that number. It's just a matter of finding opportunity. Let's see, under the priority. I like the way that she played that game, sitting just underneath everyone.
That's a beautiful carve. And a second. A nice carve for Gilmore. Working some rhythm here. The wave goes a little sleepy, a little flat. Tic-tacs through that flat section. Looking for a finish in the shore break. Nice little snap there. More for Gilmore. Wave pretty dead at that point, but I think she got the job done. 5.11's the requirement.
Opportunity on the inside, but Steph Gilmore worked this wave over. Beautiful forehand slice, and then straight into it again. So finding that open face, finding that opportunity to stay critical. But then look at the speed she's able to pick up. There's really not much to work with on this wave, and she makes the most of it, carrying a lot of speed. Third turn right there. And then again, just looking for another point of contact on this wave. That wave. So you mentioned what she's got to do. She played a great game right there. Oh, Vahine out the back. This is the second wave of the set after Steph took off. You can see that bit of white water on the face that she had to deal with, but great opening maneuver. So this lady at the moment is leading the heat.
Well, the situation would be different. Now Steph's up again, getting into a flow.
And you see the flow right there with that opening carve for Gilmore. Just feeling it, knowing she's got the lead, looking to better a flat 5-point ride. May have not done that there.
A way to back it up. So Steph just paddling out, regaining the lead, and then straight into this wave. Just watch the way she leans on this rail, just spends an eternity just keeping that board engaged in the face.
Right from the water from Strider Walzalewski. More live action here with Sage Erickson. 5.61 is the need for Sage Erickson again.
And then Sage, she knows that she wants to keep her dream alive. She doesn't want to go to round two. I'm enjoying the surfing that Sage is putting on display for us. She looks fired up.
One judge going as high as a 5.8. He's not over yet though. Sage Erickson up and riding. Looking for a 6.03. Some nice aggressive turns. He's going to need a good finish in the shore break here. Got some work done out the back. Closes out. 6.03 right before the buzzer. And we're going to stand by for an important score for Sage Erickson.
Really threw some daggers at this wave. Loving the surfing that Sage is doing at the moment. First turn. One of the biggest set waves too. This turn right here just lays it down. So two dynamic maneuvers for Sage Erickson. She never gave up on this wave either. She just tried to find inside connection. She looks right, goes left, and fades onto this inside section. Finishes on her feet on that tricky inside. Is it a 6.03?
Gilmore skips round two and moves on to round number 3. Lakey Peterson's going to be coming up against next. Stick around for more of the Roxy Pro France.